Okay, now let us talk some more about crystals, right? And the team shared a very interesting article about crystals, right? And this is from Science Alert, date the 18th of August 2022 by a Tom Metcalf, right? Now listen to this. Hundreds of shimmering crystal fragments discovered at prehistoric burial site. Hundreds of fragments of a rare transparent type of quartz called rock crystals suggest Neolithic people used the mineral to decorate graves and other structures at a ceremonial site in Western England, archaeologists say. No, that is very disrespectful. Now, either these people know better and they're not telling you, but these people are not going to go out the way to have crystals to put with their loved ones in death just for decoration. They understand the power of crystals more than we do, because in today's society they vilify crystals, and you need to understand that crystals were left here for us as the first line of defense in this spiritual war, because we wrestle not with flesh and blood. So the Most High is not going to leave us alone without a proper line of defense. And that is where your crystal will come hand in hand. Now, you need to understand, right, that I don't know much about the healing properties of crystals, but I do know about the spiritual properties. I've tried it, I've tested, I know it. Right? And if you are someone that is constantly harassed by entities, if you are someone that keeps getting sleep paralysis, if you are someone that keeps getting taken, whether it is taken by gray aliens or anything else, crystals will stop them. Right? Now, some crystals you can put around your bed, right? And others you've got to sleep with them on you, right? Either in a necklace or put them in a bag or a scarf and keep them on your bodies, because these entities will come and try to take you, right? The Most High Creator did not leave us alone. He left us with crystals, and these ancient people, they understand the assignment, they understand the power of crystals, right? That is why a lot of ancient kings and queens from ancient times, when they dig them up, they always find them with crystals, right? Whether they serve the Most High Creator or not. And this is a classic example of another burial site. Now let us get into some more. Now they're telling us that Overton, the lead author of a study published in July in the Cambridge Archaeological Journal, that describes the discovery of more than 300 of these quartz crystal fragments at a 6,000-year-old ceremonial site at Dorstone Hill in Western England, about a mile 1.6 kilometers south of the monument known as Arthur's Stone. Right? So they found a burial site near to the monument that is known as Arthur's Stone. Now, to see a burial site with such special crystals, it means that whomever is buried there is quite important. And over here, we believe that they know very well what they were looking for, and they know very well what they were doing. Right? Whomever grave it is someone very powerful, someone very important, and they know exactly what they're doing in this here spiritual war. Right? So we don't know what is it that they either let in into this world, or what is it that they allow to go into the next world unprotected, because these people disturb the burial site and remove the crystals, and the crystals can either be placed there for protection from entities, or to protect us from whomever is buried there. Okay, I hope I got that part right. Let's continue. It says, as well as being almost as transparent as water, several of the crystal fragments are prismatic, splitting white light into a visible rainbow spectrum. Now, rainbow is very special, right? We know about the rainbow with Noah and the Most High. But another thing about rainbow is when your soul is out your body, it has a rainbow glow, right? And another important part about these crystals that I need you to pay attention to when you're reading is that they say when they knock the crystals together, it gives off a bluish light. Now, blue is the color of the gods, whether they are good or bad, right? It is a color of the Most High Creator. So when you see blue, you know absolutely it has something to do with the gods. So whomever is buried there is very important, and we feel it has a Nephilim connection. It is of a particular bloodline. Either it could be the Most High's bloodline, or it could be Luciferian bloodline. But we doubt it is the Most High bloodline, right? So they go and they disturb this burial site because they know who is there and they're acting brand new, right? So people, pay attention and go and get this article, look on it, use critical thinking and connect the dots. Also, make sure you get yourself some tombstone crystals, because as we go into the tribulation, you're gonna need it. Crystals are your first line of defense in this here spiritual war. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. Right? And stop saying that crystals is something that witches use. It's a tool of the occult, right? People who do or take part in the occult, they eat food just the same. Are we going to stop eating food? Right? People who deal in the occult, they breathe in air. Are we going to stop breathing air because people of the occult breathe in air? Understand, it is written in the Bible, the Most High Creator gave crystals to Aaron, but the Bible did not tell us why. And I'm here telling you why you need crystals. It is a protection, right? You need to have it in your cars, in your homes, on your bodies, in your handbags, in your backpack, right? When these entities come around, they cannot touch you, right? And a lot of important people in this world, they've got their crystals at home, but they are not letting you know. This is a spiritual war over your soul. You need to protect it. You need to guard it. Right? No, we need to seek the face of the Most High while we can. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.